Hey, today we're on Route 66. This is day 5 in New Mexico, headed westbound. We just left the beautiful town of Santa Rosa. All sorts of old relics and beautiful neon signs. We're headed on Interstate 40, and this used to be the original 1926 two-lane road here for Route 66, and that was converted in 1937 to the 4-lane road. And then Interstate 40 came along in the 1950s, early 60s, covered up both roads. So headed westbound, there's no real old Route 66, just Interstate 40. And today up ahead, all the old buildings or anything on the side of the road, if they were here, they're demolished. There's a couple spots we'll check out today. One's called the ACAL Travel Center. Here we are, exit 267. And this here is the old Santa Fe loop of Route 66 from 1926. We're going to stop here at the travel center. I'll tell you a little story about this place. We are on exit 267 from Interstate 40 right here. It's called Clines Road. This road travels up to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and it merges with Highway 84, which is our original 1926 Route 66. So coming from Santa Rosa on Interstate 40, Route 66 merges up along this road and then finally connects with our little Clines Road right here all the way to Santa Fe, and that loops all the way back down to Albuquerque. And right here, this is the Sinclair truck station. Today, back in the 1940s, this was our popular Stuckey's restaurant and service stations, famous for sweet and salty pecans. And Stuckey's was originally founded in Eastman, Georgia, 1937. And today there's 65 licensed Stuckey's locations, but you find them all up and down Route 66. So the story here, in 1927, the governor of New Mexico was voted out of office, and he blamed his downfall on the politicians up in Santa Fe. So before his term ended, he commissioned the building of a new road, which became Interstate 40. But the new road headed straight through. It's a 2-lane dirt road all the way out to Albuquerque, Moriarty. And that road bypassed the Santa Fe Loop by about 90 miles. So you can save 90 miles just going straight on that dirt road. It became very popular. And in 1937, that dirt road became our designated alignment of Route 66. So he kind of cheated out all the politicians and businesses up in Santa Fe by creating this little straight, narrow road. And then Santa Fe, Route 66 kind of went defunct. Here we have our Sinclair with the little famous dinosaur right up there on the canopy. It's called the ACAL Travel Center. Used to be our Stuckey's restaurant, famous pecan treats and candies and pie and lots of curios and cool stuff. We're going to head down Interstate 40 out here to a little rest area, and I'll show you a marker out there. We're on westbound Interstate 40. Way up on the right, way up there, that's Santa Fe in the 1926 Santa Fe Loop. So the original dirt road was headed on the eastbound lanes over there, and that was built in 1927 and then realigned with Route 66 in 1937, where it was then paved. And later on in the 50s and early 60s, this road we're on right now was built. So we have the westbound and eastbound Interstate 40 lanes right over our 1937 Route 66. Hey, we got the Bullens Flying Sea Ranch Blizzard coming up right after our little stop here. Here we are, exit 252. We have a little rest stop up here, and I'll show you a very exciting marker. Hey, here's our famous marker, Trail of the 49ers, 1849. So coming from Arkansas, instead of heading up to the Santa Fe Trail or way up by Wyoming, Fort Laramie, they headed here in the middle of New Mexico. It's called the Marcy's Road. It was well traveled, but not as much as the Santa Fe Trail. Anyway, I hope they found their gold out there. Here we are, exit 243. So this is a new rest area here. It's called Phillips 66. Largo. That's what it says right there. I don't know a lot about the history of this place, but they got a little bent pole there. Milagro. Very cool neon, little food mart. We're gonna pass by this place and head up another 9 miles or so to the Flying C Ranch. Phillips 66.